Hello, Professor. Good morning. I will be doing my social concern video on teen pregnancy. Um, I will be describing the magnitude of the problem, stating behavioral characteristics of the problem, giving you interventions and strategies to address the problem, and the conclusion. So, to start off, the description of the magnitude of the problem, basically using national or state data to show the need for intervention. I used national data back from 2014, and it states that in 2014 there were 24.2 births for every 1,000 adolescent females under the ages, actually in the ages of 15 to 19, or 249,028 babies born of females in this age group. About 77% of these childbirths occurred outside of marriage and were unplanned. Teen birth rates in 2014 showed a continuous drop over the last 20 years. Although reasons for declines aren't clear, many researchers believe that more teens may be delaying or reducing sexual activity, or more teens who are sexually active are using contraceptives or birth control. In 1991, the U.S. teen birth rate was 61 births to every 1,000 adolescent females, compared to 21 births every 1,000 adolescent females in 2014. So there's a drastic drop. What are the behavior characteristics of the problem? Um, Including the impact on students' academic and personal social success, and including developmental differences related to the issue. So starting off with the characteristics of the problem. Numerous individual, family, and community characteristics have been linked to adolescent childbearing. Adolescents who are enrolled in school and engaged in learning are less likely to have or father a baby. Adolescents who are active in extracurricular activities such as clubs, sports, and volunteering tend to delay sexual activity. At a family level, adolescents had teen parents and only uh, who had teen parents that only had a high school diploma are more likely to have a baby before 20. More likely to have a baby before 20, yes. Um, if their mothers attended college or were older when they had their child, they were most likely to repeat that as well. Having lived with both biological parents at the age of 14 is also associated with a lower risk of pregnancy. At a community level, adolescents who live in affluent neighborhoods with stronger levels of employment are less likely to have a child compared to those adolescents that come from a lower socio-economic background. Okay, now on to the next one. Students' academic, personal, and social success takes a huge hit during a teenage childbirth. 30% of all teenage girls who drop out of school cite pregnancy and parenthood as a reason. Only 50% of these teen mothers finish high school. Of those 50%, only 2% go on to college and graduate. Of those mothers that graduate, they will complete their diploma by the age of 22. That's their high school diploma. Compared to 90% of women who do not give, compared to 90% to those women who do not give birth during high school. In 2010, teen pregnancy and childbirth accounted for at least $9.4 billion in costs to U.S. taxpayers for increased health care and foster care. Children of teen mothers are more likely to have a lower school achievement and also drop out of high school and also give birth as a teenager as well, basically repeating what the mother did. Long-term effects include growing up in poverty, having parents with low levels of education, growing up in a single parent family home, and having poor performances in school. What are interventions or strategies to address the problem? In order to fully get a grasp of the issue, and addressing the teen population would be the first step in trying to prevent the problem. Although teen pregnancies are on a steady decline, school-based programs are continuing to appear more and more in public high schools. These school-based programs address several factors to help teens understand the severity and consequences of a teen pregnancy. These include programs such as Postponing Sexual Activity, where they have peer led sexual interaction, including information about abstinence and contraception, Human Sexuality and Health Screening, which is a 2 year program that starts in the 7th grade and is focused on high risk and economically disadvantaged youth. There's a Reach for Health Community Youth Service. This curriculum is based on health promotion geared toward middle school students. Reducing the Risk, which is a class that has sexual education courses. Their curriculum is based on abstinence and contraceptive use geared towards high school students. And the last one is Safer Choices. This program focuses on both teen pregnancy as well as HIV/STI prevention. In conclusion, the purpose of these programs and instruction is to directly target youth and inform them about the risks, occurrences, and potential outcomes if they are sexually active and not using any form of contraceptives or birth control. Abstaining from sexual activity will give adolescents the best chance of developing both personally and socially. Educating them with interventions implemented at schools may change the outcome variables related to adolescents' sexual and reproductive behaviors. I also put all my references at the bottom of the paper that I'm going to submit, and I didn't tell you my name, so my name is Antonio Rodriguez, and today is November 12th, 2016. Have a great day.